Okay, so this is how the project should be done. This works really well for me. Using this tactic, I get roughly anywhere from 30 to 50 contact emails in 1 hour using this method. It works really well. I'm going to break it down to you step by step how you do it, what kind of emails we're looking for, what makes a good email, and etc. So first, we have to use Chrome, the Chrome browser. So as you can see right now, Chrome browser is open. We're going to get a plugin that's called Email Extractor. Right here, Email Extractor. So you just type that in Google. Comes up, Chrome, search for it, boom. You'll click this link, download it, it'll attach itself. It'll be the link right here, the blue one that's connected, and it has a number written there. We need that because it's going to just pull off all the emails that are showing up on our homepage that we're looking at right now. So once we get that, we download that. Now we're gonna jump right into what we want to do for the job and how we're gonna collect these emails. What I start with is I look at the top 100 populated U.S. cities. We Google this, and this is the results that come up. We're going to click on the Wikipedia, and it'll be this tab right here. It's going to show us every major city in the United States that we're going to want to target, the top 100. So what we're going to do is we're going to start from here. Des Moines, Iowa, number 100. We're going to work our way down. I've already gotten most of them all the way from right here, St. Louis on down. So we're going to just start up here just to get you going. And we'll start at Des Moines. So what we're going to want to do is, since we're targeting the home healthcare niche, we're going to want to go there. So we're going to take this, copy it. We're going to jump back over to Google. Now we don't need this anymore. We'll get rid of that. We're going to go home healthcare. You can already see I've already searched some of these. Home healthcare, and then we're going to put in Des Moines. We're usually going to go for this first one right here, IA, which is the two-letter that represents what state it's in. It's in Iowa. So we're going to click that, and it'll get a bunch of results. This is what we want to look at here. We're going to be looking at the map packs results, and we're going to hit more places. Now, if we don't have a map pack that shows up with this, that means we typed in this keyword wrong. But locations should pop up for this keyword in every city because Google has deemed it a term that actually has locations. So what we're going to do is we're going to jump into more places. It's going to take us to this. Now this is really easy to do. You're going to see me skip a few of these websites. It's because a lot of these have franchises in every city and I already have the email information for them. You're not going to know which ones have that already, so just go ahead and get them all. I'll decipher which ones I've already sent emails to. Don't worry about that. So you'll just start opening up every tab. And eventually you'll start seeing the same thing happen with, you'll see, for instance, this one, Home Instead Senior Care. Now that's a location that's throughout all the U.S. Eventually, after you do a few of these, you'll start figuring out which ones are the franchise and which ones aren't. So you're just going to want to open up all the ones that aren't the franchise after you start doing this for a while. But in the beginning, just do them all. So me, I already know which ones I don't recognize and which ones I do recognize. So I'm just going to open up the ones that I feel like I haven't checked already and then use those. So we're going to just right click, open in a new tab. You can see them all opening up here. This is what I want. Some of these I've seen before, some of these I haven't. So you're just going to see me continually just open up new tabs. I'm going to go all the way down the line with all of these. A lot of these I haven't seen, which is good. My computer's going really slow because I'm recording. We'll just do one page for now before my computer crashes. But generally, you'll go through all these. You can usually do about 2 pages worth of tabs up there. So, excuse me, you'll notice that there's only up to 5. Sometimes there'll be 10. We're going to want to go through every single page of these to look for emails. So basically, now that we got that, I'm going to send you a formatted Excel spreadsheet that I want you to put these in. And you're going to only have to put in a few different things. It's going to be a list building spreadsheet. So once we open up our first tab here, we're going to look at this and we're going to look for an email. Now, the email extractor is going to immediately look this page up and down to see if there's any email contacts in any of the text. Since it's not showing us any, that means we're going to have to usually either go to one of two places. We're going to go to the Contact Us page, which usually you can find here at the top. Sometimes they keep them at the bottom down here, like you're seeing right here. So you just have to look on the page very quickly, scan it. You'll get really quick at this. You'll click the Contact Us, and then we'll look back up here. Now this email extractor only looks per page that you're looking at, so you have to look at the page first, then to see if this has it. As it's not showing anything here, that's okay. So now we'll go to the About Us. Usually there's hidden emails on this page. We'll click on the About Us and we'll have it open up. We'll go to, sure. Let's go to the first one. Nothing's showing up. And this is pretty accurate. This will tell you for the most part what's on there. Sometimes it misses, but most of the time it's on it. Not seeing anything. Okay, now this is where we go to step 2. We cannot find an email here, and this is, what we'll take right here is we'll leave out the www and we'll take that part. We're going to copy it, and we're going to go to this right here, and we're going to want to open up a new tab on Google. We're going to slide it right over here, right next to each other, and in this Google tab, this is a unique way of looking for emails that are associated with that domain name. What we'll do is we'll type in email, and you can already see it up there. That's showing up, and then we'll hit the @ symbol, and then we'll paste in that domain. So this is going to search Google for the email address that is attached to that domain. Without that backspace, doesn't matter, but boom. So there, and then we'll go through here and we'll start looking. We'll see this right here, Jane Doe. Obviously, Jane Doe means it's not a real name. It's just an example, which is the reason why it has the EX there. You might see that quite often, or it'll say first.last, which is representing a first and last name, which is not what we're looking for. We're looking for ones that are like info at, we're looking for ones that say contact at, we see human resources human resources that show up. Generally, we don't want to get a hold of human resources when we're sending out emails that we want to get to the business owner. So we like seeing people's names. We like seeing info at. We like seeing contact at. But we will suffice with that if we can't find anything else. But we'll only go to the second page. We'll only go 2 pages deep. We don't want to go any further because it's going to be a big waste of time. We keep seeing this show up, so we'll just copy that, and that's good enough for me. Then we're going to open up this spreadsheet, and this is what it looks like. Up here, we're going to want to label what city we're in, which is, I forgot how to spell it. Go to here, and copy that. Go back to here, and then capitalize that A. It didn't translate all of it over for whatever reason. There. That will tell us what city and state we're working in, and then the company name. So we'll open up the company here, and it looks like the company name is Iowa Home Care. So we're going to type that in real quick. Iowa Home Care. A lot of these forms we're not going to fill out, but we are going to fill out SEO assessment. That just means we're going to look right up here to see if they have an SSL. And if it's not secure, we're going to put no. If it's anything else, if it has an HTTPS, which that's what that means, if it has an HTTPS, that means they're good. But if it doesn't have an HTTPS and it only has HTTP with no S, the S means it's secure. So if you're not seeing that, that's when we want to identify that it's not, we're going to put no there. That means that they need some SEO work more than likely because they're not securing their website. Then we're going to put the domain here. We're just going to put the www.iowahomecare.com, and then now the email that we just got, we're going to copy it like we found over here. We're going to copy that and we're going to put it in this right here. Okay, now that's the first email. That took, roughly, a few minutes. Now let's see how fast we can keep doing this, and I'll keep going through them. Now that we've got the email for this, we'll close that tab out. The new one will pop up. And guess what? We got one here, which means there's an email. And guess what? It's an info at. That's what we're looking for. So right there, we can just copy that, open up this spreadsheet, write the business name right there, which is Caring Hearts Home Care. SSL, we notice that there's no security, so we're going to put no here. Jump back over to here, put the www.caringheartshomecare.com, and then boom, it's gonna give you this weird little, with the program I'm using it does this. If you use Excel it might not, but we're just gonna hit OK. And it gives you a bunch of crap right down here that we don't want, so we're just going to go ahead and delete that out. We just want the info part. And then we'll move right over here and get started with the next one. Wow, that took roughly 15 seconds to do. That's 15 seconds for one email. Very quick, very easy. That's how I like doing this. Rapid fire. Now, I know Mercy is a hospital that is throughout the US, so I know that this is probably not a website we're looking for anything. We're just going to go delete it. You would do the same process. Find an email if you can, even though it's hyper relevant because it has the city state that we're in. But yeah, we'll just move on to the next one. It'll be easier. I like these ones with these long domain names are usually part of like websites that are franchised because they have these super long names. And I know this one in particular is one that I've already gotten. It's a franchise, so we're just going to click out of that. Oop, look, short URL. That's what I like. Now, I don't recognize this. Doesn't look like it's something I've seen. No email there, so we're going to switch over to contact. Nothing pops up when we go to contact. Interesting. Okay, we're going to go to the About page. Go to the About Us. See if anything pops up. Nothing does. Okay, so what do? We copy from the .com right here, just that part. Copy it. Jump right over here. And now we're going to replace it, and we're going to do a little Google search very quickly. And then we're going to run through here. I'm not seeing anything. Sometimes this works better whenever you use Firefox for this part, the browser, because it will literally bold everything that says right here, which makes it easier to find. Doesn't look like we're seeing anything. I'm not seeing anything. We're just going to go through it quick. Not seeing anything, move on. That's not a good one. We can't find any contact email, whatever. I don't want to spend the entire time doing that. Doesn't look like that's a real website yet, so we're going to go through there. Unity Point, what do we got here? Okay, so we'll go to we'll look for a contact. I'm not seeing one. We'll scroll down, looking around. Oh, there's a Contact Us. They don't have an actual page, but they have an About Us, so we'll go there. Open up the About Us. Doesn't look like there's anything here. I'm not seeing any of the email extractor picking up anything, but you notice how they have the / Des Moines, which is the city we're looking at. That means this is probably a franchise. So if that's a franchise, we can take from right there on. We'll do a quick Google search because why not? It'll only take a few seconds. We'll see if we can find any good emails. I'm not seeing anything. Oh, here's one right here. This looks like someone's name, which means it's a media contact. Media contacts will do. You'll notice this a lot too. And then we also, if we get the person's name, we're going to make sure we're going to add that in down here. So we're going to open up the website again. This is what it is, so we can use that to say it is Unity Point Health. They have an HTTPS, so we're going to leave that blank. We're going to do the www.unitypoint.org/. Now, the only reason why we're putting in that / there is because it is our city name. And it's a smaller URL. And then we're going to put that in there. So we know that is, and we want to go over here to the name and position. This is media contact. We don't need the number, it doesn't matter. I don't plan on calling these people anyway. I just want those emails. So now we got that finished. That's the same website. That's the same website. What do we got here? Oh, looks like no email, so let's jump over to the contact real quick. See what we got going on over here. Look, what just happened? Something showed up right there. That's exactly what we want. And it's a Contact Us. That's exactly what we're looking for. So we're just going to copy that. Easy peasy. Jump back over here. What's the name of the company? Vibrant. If I can spell. Home care. Looks like it's not secure, so we're going to hit no. And then we're going to do the www.vibrant.homecare.com. Drop in that email. Eventually, you'll just use quick keys to do this, and it'll happen very quickly. And then we'll hit Control S to make sure we're saving this. Cool, awesome. And then we'll move on to the next one. Wow, get emails super fast. That's exactly what I like. Every step. This one has a few emails. Now, when you run into a problem like this, this is obviously not a real one. email@person.com. That's not something that we want. But this one, info, is an info@everystep.org is good. This one right here, I don't really know what that is, but we'll just copy them both. The info is the good one though. That's the one that we like. And then we'll jump over here We'll open this up again. We'll type in every step, care and support services. They have an HTTPS, so we won't mess with that. www.everystep.org. Drop in those emails right here. Make sure I get rid of that information. And then save it yet again. I like to save after every email when I'm using this program in particular because it's kind of finicky and will delete every once in a while, so I'm always updating it. Then we'll jump out of there. This site can't be reached. Bright Star Care. This is another one that is franchised. I've already gotten one for this, so we'll just move on. Here's another one. Looks like it already found one for us. So questions@recover.org. Questions is a rare one. You don't see that often, so I don't really like that, but I'm going to copy it anyway. I'm going to go to the contact page and maybe something else will show up. It does not, so we'll jump over to the About section and we'll see if anything else shows up. It does not. We'll just keep it. Looks like, okay, we got a CFO here. That's great. See, I like it when they tell me who the owner is, because then I know how to address the emails to. I really wouldn't mind getting this guy's email if I could find him. But for now, instead of getting too confusing with it, I just want to get these emails super quick. So what we can do, we'll jump back over here. We'll drop that email down real fast. Okay, so we got that email. But I want to see if we can find more, so we'll go right here. I'll show you how easy this is using Firefox. So you'll open up a tab on Firefox, get rid of all this other crap that we don't need, and then we'll jump over to Google. And if we type in the email at, you can see I've done this a lot. See how it shows up bold letters and makes it really easy. See the questions show up, so we already have that email. See if there's anyone else, and then tells us who the CEO is. That's pretty nice. Email with questions. So more than likely it's going to go to the CEO or somebody that's really closely directed to him, which will work for now. It's not obviously ideal. I want to get the CFO, the CEOs, the owners, some kind of chief of director of marketing or anybody like that, someone where I know who's a decision maker that's going to make a decision. That's probably pretty self-explanatory at this point, but we got what we need here. So we'll go to, let me go down one more tab, go to Recover Health, and it looks like it has that already. So recoverhealth.org, we already got their email. Cool. We'll keep on moving. We just got 6 emails already. Didn't take that long at all. Now, a lot of people use different methods. This method is one that I know moves very quickly. It's very fast. So now that we cleared out that whole page, we can go to page 2 now. Open it up, and we'll do the same exact thing. We'll find ones I know ResCare I've already gotten. But you'll go through all these. Eventually you'll see duplicates, and you'll be able to do this yourself once we move on to the next city. Kidney Care, there we go. Just keep opening up. These are just websites just looking for their emails to get ripped off, and we'll just use them. Comfort Keepers is a very common one. It's in every city. That's not even to our niche, so we don't even want that. So there we go. We got a few more, so we'll just jump into those real quick. So we'll kind of keep this video short, so you can you got a good idea of exactly what I'm looking for. We'll get rid of that website. We already got you. Let this one open up. Looks like 3 emails are already being shown, which is great. Robert Barufa. Now this is a common one that shows up, and these are all emails that I own. For whatever reason, it's showing those, which we don't want to. It'll do that every once in a while. Look what we got right here. I can see it right off the bat. 2 different emails, and it looks like Angela Browder. Doesn't tell us what she is. She's just the contact person. Either way, I want to take both these emails because I don't know which one she's going to respond to, and I'm going to want to email both of them just in case. I want to make sure I get the best opportunity of trying to get these people to talk and email me back. So copy both of those, jump over here, write down the name again, and it looks like it's probably the owner because that's the name of this person. So we want to make sure we write that in here. Looks like there's HTTPS, so we don't want that. homecare.com. That's Pull for emails. And this is the owner. Cool. So we're going to let me know that it's the owner so I can address them in the email properly. So if we can find names, it's good. If not, no big deal. Here's another one. Oh, look at this. Email extractor doing the work for us. And it's an info at, which is what we want. Jump back over here. Come over here. We're going to type in the name. It's Golden Heart Senior Care. Nope. It is not secure, which is good. And copy that in. Get rid of that. And jump into that contact page real quick just to see if they have any more emails in here. They do not. All right, we'll get rid of it. We already got what we needed. Unity Health Point, we already did them. Kennedy Care. Get rid of that. So now we're at Kennedy Care. We're going to jump to the contacts. I'm not seeing anything there. It looks like 2 show up. Good, good, good. All right, these look like 2 people. Might be their names, Mai and Sai. Let's go see if... Okay, cool. See, has the thing right there. This is private duty, safe at home. So we might want to make a separation between that. Usually you'll go to the About Us. I want to see if these people work there, if those are their names, so I can address them. No, David Kennedy's the owner. Okay. I wish it was David Kennedy's email we were getting, but it's alright. Can't win them all. Okay, cool. So we got those 2 emails. So we'll jump over here. And then we'll type in Kennedy Care. Has HTTPS. We don't care about that then. www.com. Cool, cool. Got those emails. Moving on to the next. Just keep it going. Keep it pushing. Just non-stop. This is how we get tons of emails. It's really easy to do. Nothing to it. Now this is looks like the contact page. Might be just a 1-page thing. Scroll to the bottom. Yeah, if it's usually powered by GoDaddy, it's a 1-page website, which is okay. That means we'll go to the top. And then we know it's Oscar Home Healthcare, so we'll take this part. This is all we need. We'll jump over and do our second. Oh, I need that extra tab open. Oops. There we go. Add it right there. Take a look. Scan this real quick. Look right here. Info. First thing that pops up. This is what I'm talking about right here. This is why this tactic works sometimes. So about 50% of the time, 40% of the time it'll work. And that's good because now we got an info at. So now we know that that's a website. That's for them. We'll continue to look through just in case we see something cool. Every once in a while you get a good one that shows the owner's website on this, which is really nice. You could even use this too to even look around through here faster. So yeah, now that we got an email for Oscar Home Health, we're going to come over here. We're going to go Oscar Home Healthcare. And it has HTTPS, so we won't say anything there. And then we'll go to drop it right there. Save this. Okay, cool. Now, once we got all that done, I want to change the save. I want to change this file to something different. I want to save it as not template anymore. I want to save it as Des Moines IA. And that's how I want to save it. This helps me figure out exactly how I want to save it, and I have a million of these projects going, so I need some separation to make sure I know what city it is. And we'll save it right inside of there. Bada bing, bada boom. But you'll end up sending it to me. That's how we're going to do this. Roughly, I mean, look at that. We just got -2. We got 10 emails, and how long has this video been? 25 minutes. And I've talked to you most of the time about how to do this. So in 25 minutes, we got 10 emails. Now, if you average that out to an hour, that means we'll say roughly every 25 minutes, you're going to hit around 30 to 40 is what you can do. 30 or 40 of these in 1 hour. This is really good tactic. It's better than what most people are using. As long as you're getting a lot of these emails like that, you're going to be at a good pace. And so what we're going to do is once we cash out this entire city here, and we'll go through every page and finish all this up, we'll eventually go, and I like to look at the city page again, the list of the cities, and once we've gotten one down, Des Moines, then we'll open up a new program using that new Excel spreadsheet, and then we'll go after Baton Rouge, Louisiana. And so we'll type in home, don't want that, home health care, Baton Rouge. Yeah, looks like Baton Rouge will do it. Well, I keep hitting the backspace, but we'll go to Baton Rouge. See how many are in here. Look at this one. This one has 8 pages worth of emails that we're going to scroll through and do the same exact thing. And you'll just keep doing this every city. You'll just keep going down and get as many emails as humanly possible. And that's how I've been getting emails for this particular niche doing that. It's the home healthcare niche. Make sure you're following the same keywords. You shouldn't have any questions because it's pretty self-explanatory. Find the emails. If you can't, move on to the next one and just keep repeating that process over and over. All right. You can always message me if you do have any questions. Just let me know how's it going, and I guess I'll see your results here soon. Thank you very much.